Hello my friends, I am so excited for this tutorial because I'm gonna show you today how to make pillows, but this is gonna be a special pillows. Why? Because this fabric is designed by me. As a hobby, I love to draw, and this is why I created these fabrics not only in one color but many other colors available. You can check the link below, and if you wanted to purchase, you're welcome to do, but please share your project with me. I will be very happy to see them all. Just a quick advice on Spoonflower. I bought the samples where I can see exactly what fabrics they have available and what I need for my next projects. So let's get started on our project. For this decorative pillow, I'm gonna use 15.5 size square for the pillow. So I'm gonna mark 15.5 from one side and then other side as well. After I mark, I'm gonna fold it in half. You can cut two separate squares. I'm just gonna fold it and cut it all in once. I'm gonna use removable pen to draw the line to cut exactly on the line. After we draw it, I'm gonna add couple pins to make sure the fabric stays still together, and then we are easy can cut all around. After we cut the piece, now we are ready to sew all around. But make sure you're gonna leave just a little space on a corner or somewhere in the middle that you will be able to turn to the wrong side. I always do the back stitch at the corners, and then I'm gonna sew it a little bit over than a quarter. I left about 3 inches open, and then I'm gonna cut the corners and turn the pillow to the right side. For the corners, I'm gonna use the pin that will be easier for me to put the fabric and then to make 90 degrees corner. Now, when everything is ready, we want to make sure we press all very well, and then we can start for the next steps. After all is pressed, I wanted to do the decorative stitch, so the wideness will be like 3/4 from the edge, all straight around. So I'm gonna take my removable pen and mark 3/4. That'll be easier for me to sew it. But don't forget that space that we left it open, we will leave it because we have to put in the stuffing. So make sure you don't sew all around, but even if you did, just take the seam ripper and open just a little bit. So I'm gonna make a mark where I have to stop before closing all pillow, and then I'm gonna start to do the 3/4 wide top stitch. You can use the magnetic seam guide, and that will be easier for you to sew all around. At the corners you can stop, lift the foot up, and then turn your pillow, and then easy to make another stitch. So our pillow is almost done. We just need to add some stuffing that I purchased from Joann, and then little by little I'm just gonna stuff the pillow. I want to make sure first I do into the corners, and then I can just add more and more stuffing. You can add as much as you want it. If you want it more like fluffier, then you can add more. If you want less, then add it less. Now we are ready to close the pillow. You can do by hand, or you also can do as a little top stitch on sewing machine. I'm gonna show you how I do with the hand stitching. It's called running stitch. You take your needle and the same color fabric thread, and then you can start sewing and pinching from one side to other side a little by little, and that way we gonna close all the seam around. And we also can do the top stitch with sewing machine. That will be much easier. After you finish, just make a knot and all done. The decorative stitch I'm gonna do on a sewing machine. Make sure you push the stuffing down so it will make a straight stitch. And here our decorative pillow is ready, and I am so excited. I created 2 of them so I can put them in my living room. Thank you so much for watching, and please tag me as All by Wally Design.